Hi, this is Linda with KC Creations by Linda, taking you on a tour of my latest creation. This paper set comes from Lovely 88 Studio, and I will put a link to her store in the description box in case you'd like to pick up a set and see what else she has available. It was super fun to make, tons and tons of fussy cuts. It is a smaller journal. A lot of people like that instead of my big thick ones. Does measure 9 by 6, and it has a 3-inch spine, or about a 2.5, I would say. On the front, we've got Santa here in a wired ribbon here. You can see him put him as presents under the tree there. And what's nice about it, if they get crinkled with the wire, you can just straighten them up very easily. It's tied with some red chiffon ribbon. And on the front here, we have our little truck there taking the Christmas tree home, and I just cut out another piece and made the little bed of the truck where it would hold these little cards. And I made the acetate cards here. There she is, if I can get little gingerbread man to cooperate, holding her candy cane, and there he is. And big fussy cut of Santa with all his lights that he's going to hang up, I assume. And another acetate card there. Put a little fussy cut there. A little dangle with the bow. This is some dark green chiffon ribbon. And on the side, I wiggled it and knocked them all down. But I have put some fussy cuts all around the side here. And I have done this throughout the journal on many of the pages also. And it just gives it that cute little dangle effect, and they wiggle around. It does have 3 signatures, which is tied in by the red twine there. And we open it up. And on the inside front cover, we have a little folio, little peppermint buttons there. And there's Santa and Mrs. Santa with the Christmas tree. Up, we've got a big pocket here, and it holds all these cards. Got a nice long journaling card, and we got a candy cane. There's our little doggy popping out of one of the boxes. Little girl with her teddy bear, cute little pigtails. And here we have 2 pockets, and I fussy cut out the package and then the coffee cup filled with peppermints and cinnamon sticks. These little cards. The little kitty's getting in the way there. The little girl tying her bow. And down here, there's an elf there with his reindeer, little boy with his stocking. Just wrap it back around. And I've put an extra layer underneath the buttons so they are raised. Makes it very easy for you to wrap it around again. On this side, I've cut out a pocket here. And pocket is a pocket. Little Christmas trees here, and I have got some puffy paint that put on it, makes it shiny, snowy. Little pom-poms on their hats there, Santa and little snowman. And there's a stately gentleman and his wife, I would assume. They just fit right there behind the little guys. And then these larger ones fit behind the Christmas tree. And there's another one. Nice journaling spot on the back. There's a beautiful image of Santa Claus. Little bookmarks, Christmas carols, the book binding. The poinsettia card. And 2 little journaling cards here. Also good bookmarks. And along its side, I have also made the dangles. Let me get everybody rounded up here, because they do swing off the side for that real dangly effect. And there they are, you can see them all. And then it turns over. Got a little envelope here, and I fussy cut out the snow globe for these wee little guys. There's Santa, little snowman, little coffee cup with gingerbread cookie and a pepper cane. Pulls out from the top. Beautiful vintage card, Christmas tree, beautiful ornaments. And also inside, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And then I fussy cut out the Noel and the joy there to put on the side. Here we have an envelope which I turned sideways to put these cards in. Mr. and Mrs. Santa. Link spot on the back. And I cut out Santa's reindeer to hold these wee little guys. There's our little penguin, little cookie, another little cookie, little bear. Back in there. And here, one of the big fussy cuts, beautiful house there. And behind the house, we have all of these cards. And I love this paper. It's like a sweater, and it has a little matching card there. Nice long one. I put one of the stockings on it and a little bow there. Nice journaling spot. And we have another one. Another stocking there with another bow. And this big journaling card, Santa's mail. Big candy cane. And this is from the North Pole Post, delivered by December 25th. And it flips over this way. We have 3 cute little pockets. And I put a bow on it. Be merry, little Santa there. Pretty little ornament. There's a little penguin. Special delivery. And up here in this one, we've got Made with Love, Gingerbread Bakery, and Eggnog from the North Pole. Elf approved. This little journal, it's makes you cheerful, it's fun. I giggled a lot when I made this. And there's another little elf there with her candy cane. We've got all aboard for the Polar Express. And on this side, more dangles going on. Get them all turned right there. It really looks cute when it's standing up and you can see all of the dangles hanging off the side. There they all are. Little jump rings hold them on. And we've got a pocket here. And I cut out little packages there to hold our little stocking. And I believe there's somebody else back there. Little peppermint. From the bottom pocket, there's a little Santa and a little card. And I put the bells on it there for its little dangle. There's some green lace. And out of the top, we have these two. Santa. We've got the nutcracker. This is some red and green double-sided ribbon. And there is some poinsettias. You can faintly see little gingerbread behind it. We've got a little cookie there. And it has a little fussy cut, the little packages there to hold this little card. Beautiful old log cabin. And it swings open. And this is the truck like was on the cover, except I did something a little bit different with this one. Take all the cards out of the bed of the truck, and the little reef I put on with a little brad so it can turn if you wanted it to. And then up here I cut the cab, made a little pocket in there, and then all of these go behind the truck. You can see how I cut the tree and then I put the top of it back there so it completes it. We've got Merry Christmas. Another little elf with her candy cane. We've got some beautiful cupcakes. There's a pot of poinsettias. Pretty little striped bow. It's down here. I love this little guy. He's so cute. Little popsicle. I decorated him up like a snowman. Fireplace with stockings hung. Be merry. Another little journaling card with candy canes. I can hold my mouth right, get this in there. There we go. And we got more little guys here. We've got a little Christmas tree. And some hot chocolate with the marshmallows, packages with candy canes. And then on this side, I have cut out the packages. And there's our little elf's legs here for all of these cards. Put the little belief there, and you can see there's his little legs underneath. Put the belief for these little guys. They're so cute. And then what I did is I printed out another one to make a pocket. Merry Christmas. And there's a little reindeer cookie. And there's Santa with his little present. And then the big ones, we've got lots of them. This is your bucket list, Christmas wish list. Favorite Christmas movie, song, food, and tradition. Journaling spot on the back. Little elves playing with a wooden train. Toy Factory Express Delivery. And this is the sheet music to Jingle Bells. Then we got a very rosy cheeked Santa and a gift list. And it turns open again. We have another little folio. It says Countdown to Christmas. And it opens up. We get our little Santa here. And then it has all of the days counting down. There's 4 through 11, 12 through 14, 15 through 17, and all the way to Christmas. And there's where our little presents come. You can just move him around as you like, and he just stays tucked away right there when you're ready. And here's the actual journal, and it is removable. The pages are tied to the cover. The cover is tied to the spine here. So all you have to do is just, here's your twine, you just slide it out. And also you can slide in some on pages that you like that you may have. And we've got quite a few double-sided pages here. All kinds of cute images, lots of places for writing. glue down some of your things you might like, pictures. I believe there's, if I remember correctly, I believe there is 48 surfaces. Here's the center of it. You can slide pages in there. It's just a cheerful, fun little journal. More pages here. I think I'm wrong on the count. I think it's more than 48. And here is our back inside. We've got 3 pockets going on. Put the little sweater there. And we've got the little dog and the little kitty in their stockings. And this pocket here, I put a house there. There's a car with a Christmas tree on the top. Oh, this little guy. Little elf with the nutcracker. And here, I put the little mailbox there. And we have a little girl holding her Christmas presents. And that concludes our tour. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And Merry Christmas 2025. Have a great one. Until next time. Bye-bye.